So over the last couple of weeks, I've been doing 10 tips for over 10 days for hiring managers, and I kind of left out candidates on purpose so I could do a separate video and kind of understanding recruitment agencies and how a candidate can maximize a recruitment agency. See, the thing about recruitment agencies is there's so many little facets to it a lot of candidates don't understand, left out in the cold, kind of frustrated with the process. But really, when you really dig down deep, the problem with recruitment agencies is very political within themselves, very kind of internal issued. And also, communication with clients as well can be strained. Not all recruitment agencies have brilliant relationships with clients. Some of them are just called up one day and ask, can you find me an administrator? And then you find 10 of them, you send them over to the hiring manager and nothing happens because they found an administrator that walked in from the street. So there's a lot of time aspect and kind of deadlines that need to be met. But also a lot of recruitment agencies tend to work on this very old principle statistical kind of workings where we utilize KPIs, conversion ratios. Some of them work for some people, some of them don't work for others. As you grow older in the recruitment industry, you start realizing the KPIs that actually mean the most, and that one KPI that means the most is relationships. Building them, just nurturing them, and being a part of a team of kind of the support network you can give within the hiring kind of process, and making sure you facilitate that. And it goes beyond kind of KPIs. So understanding recruitment agencies is one of the biggest things you could do in the hiring process as a candidate, I'm on about. So why is that important? Why do you need to know that? Things like when an agency doesn't come back to you, it doesn't mean to say they've forgotten about you, it just means to say they haven't got anything to give you. Now, rightly or wrongly, a lot of recruitment agencies do go kind of black on you and you don't hear from them. I guess that's kind of this world that we're in. We get it from hiring managers, we get it from candidates, you get it from recruiters, you get it from hiring managers get it from recruiters, hiring managers get it from candidates. This triangle of kind of darkness of not being able to communicate with each other is the problem. So what I always say in that one, try to be the better person. You communicate to the hiring manager, you communicate to the recruiter, as well as me as a recruiter try to do the same thing as well. I hate it. I absolutely think it's the most annoyingest thing ever when someone just goes blank on you and you just do not know why. You haven't got a clue. And whether that's a candidate, a hiring manager, or even me as myself as a candidate, when I used to be a candidate, a recruiter doing it. So try to be the better person. And then that way you can have the moral high ground when it comes to being able to kind of argue your case into the future. Other things we need to understand about recruitment agencies is most of their time is spent sales calls, BD calls, business development, marketing, trying to develop their brand with the end user, which is the client. Also the end user is the candidate. So some agencies are starting to realise that. I make a lot of videos like this because I realise that you guys are as important as the people that pay the bills. And that to me is exactly what we should be doing. We should be nurturing relationships between both parties. So this is the point of this video, to be honest with you, is to go a little bit beyond that kind of candidate-recruiter relationship. Understanding that a lot of the time an agency is spending cold calling, trying to find jobs, and also trying to find right candidates in an ever kind of decreasing quality and skill set marketplace at the moment. What I'm trying to say is we've got to sift through CVs which are not relevant and CVs which are very not relevant to find that one kind of nugget of gold in there where some CVs are not written that very well. And it's not your fault as a candidate, it's just the way that life is. We are not taught how to write a CV well, we're not taught how to apply for a job really well, just like we're not taught how to do mortgages, savings, loans and our taxes. So we have to kind of muddle through, get frustrated with the process, get annoyed with people because they're not doing what we believe they should be doing. But what we can do to that process is help them along as much as we can. It will take a little bit of effort, but us as humans, we're like a river snaking through a valley. We find the path of least resistance. And if we can find a job just like that, we will do that. But sadly, when we need to find a job and we can't find one very effectively, very well, we start blaming other people. And we are like recruiters. When we can't find candidates very well, we'll blame other factors. And the same with hiring managers. They'll blame us recruiters or blame you candidates as well. So we're all kind of in this together. We all need to understand this. And we all need to kind of get together and kind of build the future of kind of finding a job through a lot of honesty, a lot of trust, and just being open and communicative between each other. And that's how I think we should be able to work together as a candidate, agency, and even a hiring manager. Let me know your thoughts. How can we develop a relationship better? What could the candidate do, and what could the recruiter do to help that? Why not check out thomaslee.co.uk for the latest jobs in engineering and technical sales across the UK? Or even, how about you check out our blogs and vlogs for the latest thoughts about recruitment and tips on how to find a job and how to find candidates as well?